And there it is. I did my best to get this clean. Of course, there is a noticeable difference here. It's not perfect, of course, but at least it's now possible again to read the values of the components again and stuff like that. I think I'm going to have a great fun with these switches here, because you might not be able to see it, but let's see, a little light might be helpful. You see, all the contacts are just plain exposed, and I guess you can already see it, they are all oxidized. And so I guess before I get it to work perfectly, I have to get into our next bigger town to get some new contact spray, because the old one is empty. However, the electronics are pretty good again, I guess. Also open up this box here to clean it. Let's turn it off. And can take a quick look at the faceplate, at the front side, the dial, whatever. It's not perfectly clean. I'm going to do that whenever the unit is working and I want to reassemble the thing. But at least all the dust is gone. So, there you have it. Next thing I want to do is replace the power cord. As you can see, the original power cord, the insulation is messed up. This camera focuses. Yeah, there you can see. So, you can really touch the wires in there. I originally thought I'd just install a new cable and that's it, but unfortunately I also have to replace this plug here, which is really sad because this is an original SABA plug as well. But, let's see. Down there you can see the problem there, in this hole here. There is not a screw. Nope, there is some metal, and that was bent in place, and so I can't get this plug apart, and therefore I can't replace the cord in there, and therefore I'll have to replace the plug as well, unfortunately. So that's what I'm going to do next, the power cord. There you can see where it's going into the unit. We can take a look at the power switch as well. It's actually really interesting. You have this switch here for power on the front, and what this does is, there you can see a rubber band running through the unit, and that goes into this switch here. It's a pull on and off switch. Really interesting setup. And here is the new power cord. So you can see I built it in the exact same way as the old original power cord was installed in there. There it is, and here is the new plug. So now that thing is safe again, and now I want to go ahead and change this big capacitor right here. Here we have the schematic that came with the radio, and there you can see the capacitor that I'm going to replace. The capacitor contains two capacitors. It's a 2-in-1 type. Each one is 50 microfarads. And as you can see here, they are rated at 385 volts DC. And here is the replacement. These are two 47 microfarad capacitors, and they are rated at 450 volts. So these should be good replacements for the original capacitor. And here we have the replacement capacitors in the chassis. Here we have the original capacitor. There it is. And here are the new ones. And, well, I already noticed the next problem. Hope you can see that blown capacitor behind there. That one's going to be the next capacitor I'm going to replace, and along with that I'm going to replace this one because it looks really similar to the other. I'm interrupted because the battery of the camcorder is empty. I'm going to replace this one as well because it looks very similar to that one. So, that's enough for this part. I hope you enjoyed this video, and see you again soon.